Hey everybody, Justin with AmericanMuscle.com here with my quick review of the Lloyd's black floor mat, available with a few different embroidered logo options, fitting your 2015 and newer Mustang. So if you're unhappy with the cheap and boring factory floor mats in your S550, then the Lloyd options are certainly worth a look. Now, I will say Ford has stepped up their game with the factory S550 floor mats, especially when compared to the older S197. However, there is still room for improvement. So with that said, how are these mats from Lloyd going to be an improvement over your factory mats? Well, first, let's talk materials. And let's start with the traction back here, which is their multi-layer backing system from Lloyd. It's gonna help keep your factory carpet free from any moisture, spills, things like that. And again, you do have that textured backing here. It's gonna help keep the mat in place. Also helping keep the mat in place, Lloyd has included the factory style anchoring system with the driver mat here, which I really like because again, it's gonna help keep this thing from sliding under the pedals while driving. On top of that rubberized multi-layer backing here, we have Lloyd's thick and plush polypropylene loop style carpet. Gonna be stain and soil resistant here, and again, finished off in this rich black color. And all the edges here do have this nice stitched binding all the way around. Now, handling these mats in the shop here, comparing them to the factory mats in my own time, there's definitely a noticeable improvement in quality with the Lloyd mat over those factory mats, as you might expect. The Lloyd mat just feels like a more sturdy product overall. They're heavier, and I think that word plush is the best way to describe these mats when compared to those factory mats. Okay guys, so we know that material is going to be a little bit nicer when compared to the factory mats, so why else might you want to consider the Lloyds here when comparing to the factory floor mats? Well, I did mention at the top of the video, there are some customization options thanks to the embroidered logos on the front two mats here. You'll find the 50-year anniversary logo on the mats on the table with me in this video, but on the site we do also offer the Pony logo, GT logo, 5.0 logo, and that traditional tri-bar Pony logo, again embroidered nicely right into the center of the front two mats. This also leads me to my next point. You'll see 4 mats on the table with me here today. You can also just grab the front 2 mats by themselves if you'd like. It's gonna save you 20 bucks in the process. Also a good time to remind you guys, Lloyd does offer a trunk mat with the matching logo options as well that you can find here at AM. Even though I shouldn't have to, I'm obligated to talk about the install here, so as you might expect, this one's gonna be pretty easy, guys. 0 out of 3 wrenches on my difficulty meter. If you're feeling a little crazy, bust out the vacuum first, but overall, you should be able to have the mats in place in a few minutes from start to finish. As for my final thoughts on the Lloyd mats, guys, here's what I think. Now, the improvement in materials overall is going to be worth the price, again, in my opinion, but factor in that added logo, and you got a solid interior mod for less than 100 bucks. So be sure to check out a set for your S550 here at AmericanMuscle.com.